Hi there, my name is Niccolo Machiavelli. I'm a third-year student of Lato International University. Today we're gonna talk about Niccolo Machiavelli. Niccolo di Bernardo di Machiavelli was an Italian philosopher, political theorist, diplomat, musician, and writer of the Renaissance period. He was a central figure in the political sense of the Italian Renaissance, a tumultuous period of plots, wars between city-states, and constantly shifting alliances. Also, he never considered himself a philosopher and often overtly rejected philosophical inquiry as irrelevant. Many subsequent political philosophers have been influenced by his ideas. Today for two main works, the well-known The Prince, a treatise on political realism and guide on how a ruler can retain control over his subject, and the Discourses on Livy, the most important work on republicanism in the early modern period. Machiavelli was born in Florence, Italy on 3rd May in 1469, the second son of Bernardo di Niccolo Machiavelli, a lawyer, and Bartolomeo di Stefano Nelli. His family were believed to be descended from the old Marquesses of Tuscany and were probably quite wealthy. Little is known of his early life, but his education, possibly at the University of Florence, left him with a thorough knowledge of the Latin and Italian classics, and he was trained as a man with a great nobility and severe rigor by his father. He entered governmental service in Florence as a clerk and ambassador in 1494, the same year as Florence had restored the Republic and expelled the ruling Medici family. He was soon promoted to second chancellor of the Republic of Florence, with responsibility for diplomatic negotiations and military matters. Between 1499 and 1512, he undertook a number of diplomatic missions to the court of Louis VII of France, Hadrian II of Aragon, and the papacy in Rome. During the time he witnessed at the first hand and with a great interest the audacious but effective state-building methods of the soldier Cassius Borgia. From 1503 to 1506, Machiavelli was responsible for the Florentine militia and the defense of the city. He distrusted mercenaries, preferring a citizen militia. He had some early success, but in 1512 the Medici, with the help of Pope Julius II and Spanish troops, defeated the Florentine force, and Machiavelli was removed from office accused of conspiracy and arrested. In 1498, Niccolo Machiavelli began his career as an active politician in the independent city-state of Florence, engaging in diplomatic missions through France and Germany as well as Italy. In the 16th century, when Niccolo Machiavelli wrote The Prince, Italy was not an unfired country. Instead, it was a collection of city-states, each with its own court and ruler, each attempting to gain power over the others. In addition to becoming a place of domestic regal, Italy was a battleground for the power-hungry French, the Spanish, the Germany, and the force of the Catholic Church under the popes, who were in essence as powerful as the secular king at the time. One of the major Italian city-states, the Republic of Florence, had long maintained an alliance with the French, and when Pope Julius II defended the French in 1512, Florence was defeated too. Pope Julius declared that he would not agree make a peace unless Florence ceased to be a republic and accepted the Medici family as their rulers. Not so, Holy Family. Lord Teresa Borgia with a father Rodrigo, Pope Alexander VI, and brother Cassier. The figure on the foreground may be the position of the messenger Perata. All three men were rumored to be a father of Teresa's first son. After more than a decade of public service, he was driven from his post when the Republic collapsed. Repeated efforts to win confidence and approval of the new regime were unsuccessful, and Machiavelli was forced into retirement and a life of detached scholarship about the politician process instead of direct participation in it. Machiavelli originally wrote Prince in hopes of securing the favor of the ruling Medici family, and he deliberately made its claims provocative. The Prince is an intensely practical guide to the exercise of raw politician power over a Renaissance principality. First, to divorce the political from morality, a moral, scientific handbook for rulers. A focus on practical success by any means, even the expense of traditional moral values, earned Machiavelli's scheme a reputation for ruthlessness, deception, and cruelty. And that was the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.